This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
We're going to do two more, I guess, and then we'll wrap things up. Jonathan wants to know, do you think the Horsemen would have assembled in the WWF had Flair actually joined the company in the summer of '88, where he had been flirting, apparently to even make an appearance on the Brother Love show at that debut SummerSlam? Of course, we know Barry signed a short time after that, and JJ is going to be there too. It feels like you would have had all the players there. Do you think Vince would have ever went with that idea? Or was he still sort of digging his heels in that era about, that's a creation from somebody else. We're not doing that. That shit won't work here. Blah, blah, blah.
Never. He would have never used us in our entirety.
Why do you think that is? Just because it wasn't it was someone else's creation? That's certainly the narrative online. Or is it more about, he didn't want you guys doing the whole, we make more money and we got women and we got riches and blah, 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 sort of the Horseman, more adult themed promo. That wasn't exactly what the company was doing in '88. Do you think it was one of those or something else?
No, it wasn't his creation. And he always liked to bring guys in and, that hadn't been used at all somewhere else, but had talent and put a different coat of paint on them and make them someone else and give them a character so that they were now his creation. And if you went totally with that flow, you'd have been okay, because then you became WWE guy. We could have never, if we'd have walked in that door with that gimmick in its entirety, the heat would have been incredible in the locker room. But, once the houses jumped like I knew they would, he would never have used us the way we should be used. You know what I'm saying? He would have never, because he couldn't take credit for creating us, and he would have never pushed us the way we should have been pushed. It's just one of those things that he would have never agreed to do in 1,000 years.
Did Arn watch WrestleMania 3? And at the time, what were his thoughts on the event itself? And then the specific matches of Hogan Andre and Steamboat Savage?
Well, yeah, that's the ones that stole the show. I was thrilled to be, in those days, I hadn't been in an office position. I was just a wrestler, and I was so thrilled to see the business flourishing like it was. Did I aspire to go there and wrestle? Probably in the back of my mind, but I was certainly happy where I was. Pensacola I had the time of my life, and it wasn't the financial time of my life, but I was making enough money that a single guy sharing a condo with Scott Armstrong could live pretty damn good. And having access to the beach every day was just glorious. And then you cut on WrestleMania 3 and you go, I don't know how much those guys are making, but I bet it's a bunch. I had no idea how much of a bunch, but it was just so successful, and you're just proud of the industry as a whole.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.